Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be a long update. Well, maybe not too long, but it's definitely going to be an update because I know you guys have been like, Shannon, where did you go? You just dropped off the face of the earth. And yes, I did. And I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, I'll go into that when we get into like the update. But we're also going to go through the sew sampler. It has been sitting over here. I haven't even opened it. I've had it for, I know, over a week. And I've just been too depressed to even open it because I know I'm not going to be able to get in here and sew with it. But hopefully soon, guys. Hopefully soon, because we're gonna go into some things. Excuse me. I need to go get a drink that's in there. All right, let's get in here. So this is for March. We are in April. I'm behind, okay, and I usually don't get this to the end of the month anyway. Sew samplers through Fat Quarter Shop. It is $29.95 a month, and guys, I actually have numbers this time. My shipping is $4.95, and then with tax, it comes out to be just at $37 and change. And well, how cute is that? There is usually a coupon code on the back here and a alternative quilt pattern. I'll go ahead and show you the alternative quilt pattern. The coupon, it looks like, is you get a mini cutting mat, which we got one in the sew sampler last month. You get a free mini cutting mat with a purchase of 40. So to me, that's I mean, we got one. Didn't we get one last month? This one, I don't know, was it last month? Anyway, guys, I really need a drink. Okay, I'm just going to throw that one away. Spring Revival. And yes, we are finally in spring, and the pollen in North Carolina has gone absolutely crazy, and I can see the fabric. It is so pretty. Okay. What is this? Because it came on when I touched it. What is this? Let's do it first, since it just wanted to jump on. I don't know what it is. It is a pink mini vacuum. Hi, girls. Y'all know I need that. Let me get it out of the bubble wrap. What? How does this work? What do you do? It's even got the Fat Quarter Shop branding. It's got little attachments. Why did I not open this? Because I did not watch spoilers. I think I clicked on one, but then I clicked off of it. I was like, no, I don't want to see it. What? And it is chargeable. And there is a little cord. What? Oh my gosh. So you can feel it. So you have like this little attachment. I don't know if you guys, it's not like super strong, but it's definitely that's really interesting. Okay, let's read about it. Talk about it. A mini vacuum that makes it easy to revive your sewing room. Turn it on, sweep it over your cutting mat, your ironing board, a design wall to clear away lint, dust, and threads, fabric bits with a charging cord and easy to hold shape. The pink mini vac is a clear winner. Comes with a charging cable, a vacuum nozzle, and a small electronic brush. So how do you empty this out once it is full? I guess you need to read the little booklet. But yeah, little vacuum cleaner. Okay. And that is a $9 value. All right, what else we got? You know, we'll do the fabric last. Fabric is last. What else do we have? I'm just going to go ahead and pull out all the things. Get rid of the box. I already have one sitting right back here. So, what does this say? Mini vac. That just tells you more about the little vacuum cleaner. Of course, we're going to get the Peaceful Baskets. This is a $5 value. We already know what that one is. I think this is the finishing. Yep, the finishing for the Peaceful Baskets. Got that as well. We got some blades. We did get a cutter. Like I said, I've not touched any of this stuff. I've not even been in here. We got the cutter. so now we got the blades. So that is fantastic. Thank you, Fat Quarter Shop. $15 value on the blades, crafted from special quality steel. The OFA, is that how you say it? OFA endurance rotary blade for the trusty 45mm cutter. Cuts like a dream, lasting twice as long. Stays sharp for ages, blah, 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 blah. $15. So we got some blades to go with our cutter. What else? An iron cleaner. What is this? What is this? Is this... Oh, it's this right here. This is a $6.48 value. Because at first I thought it was maybe glue or something. I'm like, because it's in like a squeezy tube. Can you guys see that? It's in a squeezy tube. An iron cleaner by Odif is your new best friend forever. For a spotless pressing session, say goodbye to any residue or fusible gunk with this acid-free wonder. Okay, just dab some on a 100% cotton towel and gently rub the sole plate, circular motions, so it cleans your iron. That is really cool, because if you do use like the fusible transfer, if you hit it with the wrong, oh man, it can stick to your iron and it does not come off. Wow, okay, so that is, again, $6.48. $7-ish, $7. All right, I'm trying to get through this because I want to get to the updates. We have our pattern, which is called Waterfall. This is a really pretty pattern. It looks pretty easy. Half square triangles. Looks like mostly half square triangles. Wash away those winter blues with a clean slate. Fat Quarter friendly waterfall quilt pattern from Fat Quarter Shop is a delightful adventure featuring friendship stars in every block. Revive your sewing machine with this stunning quilt in the included Fat Quarter bundle for this month's box. This is a $10 value, so a $10 pattern. And the piece de resistance is, of course, the Fat Quarter bundle, which is a $30 value. Welcome Spring with Open Arms and New Beginnings by Sandy Gervais for Raleigh Blake. This collection is a delightful mix of stunning florals and chic geometric prints in a dreamy palette of cream, apricot, blush, and buttercream. Oh, and teal. So you know I'm going to love this one. You get 10 fat quarters. Each holds lovely hues for your sewing machine. Will hum with joy as you craft your springtime masterpiece. Look how pretty this is. Look how pretty. I'm trying to get the glare off. Look how pretty this is. Oh, and I'm not going to open it. I'm sorry. There's tons of videos where people have probably opened this up and showed it to you. I know Holly from Dandelion Stitches probably opened this up. I'm sure there's several other channels where you can see all the patterns. And now I'm going to have to go and watch them myself so I can see, because I'm not going to open it. But it looks really pretty. And I'm excited to have it. All right, so updates. What is going on with me? I have gone to the ortho specialist several times in the last month. 4 times to be exact. And 1 round of physical therapy, and that was a joke. And we'll get to that too. So I went to the orthopedic doctor, or the ortho doctor. And I went for my hand and my foot. I'm having an issue with my foot. Mainly my middle toe on my right foot. It had started months and months ago, like last year. It felt like I was walking on a pebble. And doing Dr. Google, everything I kept getting to come up was called Morton's neuroma, which is a nerve, basically a bad nerve in your foot. And it would ease off for a little while, and then it would come back, and it would ease off, and it would come back. And then last couple months, my middle toe has started to turn purple, swollen up, and it is kind of curving, it's kind of coming up and down. So I showed that to my doctor the first time I went in to see him when we were discussing my wrist. Now my wrist hurts on both sides. This bone is extremely tender. Not so much today. I've took my medicine. I can press on it. It is tender, but it is not like, oh my God, that hurts so bad. And it does feel a little warm to the touch. So there is still inflammation in there. This side, The numbness, there's still a tiny bit of numbness. Where it was before, these two fingers were completely numb. This finger was a little tingly. So on the first time I went to the doctor, he put me on medications. I was doing Celebrex. And one of the side effects of Celebrex can be swelling. And to me, it seemed like I was not having any issues with the Celebrex. A couple weeks in, though, I noticed my left leg was starting to swell, especially around my knee. And I've had trouble with that knee before with my sciatic arthritis. So I'm thinking, well, it's either the Celebrex making my legs swell or it's the arthritis really flaring up. I don't know. So I went off the Celebrex and went back on my meloxicam. The knee is still giving me some issues. It is still swollen, so that's probably going to be something completely different I'm going to have checked. But back to the hand. On, I think, the third visit I went to the doctor, the medicine was helping but not getting me where I needed to be. I was still on restricted motions at work, still restricted at work. So we decided, and I showed him my foot again, and the toe had gotten where, it was purple, it was curving now at this point. There was still a lot of pain in the foot. So he did two steroid shots, one in this thumb joint, which is one of the worst things I've ever felt, because he pulled this thumb almost out of joint to get the needle in there. So cortisone or a steroid shot, whatever kind of used, steroid shot in this thumb joint, but not over here. And then another steroid shot between the two toes where the Morton's neuroma is, which did seem to help the Morton's neuroma, but the toe itself was still very bruised looking, very swollen, very painful. Okay. This hand, it is eased up. I have now at this point stepped down from my assistant manager position at work. I am a hanger, which means I hang clothes all day. Yes, I'm still doing repetitive motions. Yes, I'm still using my hand, but I'm not picking up anything heavy. I'm not doing the heavier movements that I was doing on the other job, carrying heavy boxes, carrying furniture. I'm hanging clothes, so we're going to see how that does. I've done it for 2 weeks. My hand still does hurt, but it's not hurting like it was. This side is still slightly numb and tingly, not like it was. Slightly numb, and like if I do this, I can tell it still has that, like my hand has gone to sleep and it's waking back up feeling, that numb tingly feeling, but nothing like it was. This finger doesn't really have any at all. It's fine. It's just right in here. This guy, oh goodness, it still hurts like crazy sometimes, especially when it's raining. In that joint, that bone right there, oh my gosh, I hit it the other day at work on my table and about died. So yes, it is getting better, but it is not 100%. So hopefully we will be able to get back in here and do some small projects and see how it goes and see how it works with my hand. I've not tried cutting anything. I have not messed with any fabric. This room has become a catch-all. We have been going through our closet, and my hubby has shoe boxes in here. I need to do a cloth declutter. I might do a de-stash. I saw my hobby home did a de-stash. I thought, what a great idea. So we may be doing a de-stash. I don't know yet. But I do need to go through some of the stuff in here and reorganize or declutter or something. So that might be coming up. I have been on my other channel, but I do need to post over there as well, because I'm not even posted over there. I have been so tired from this new job. You would not think hanging clothes all day would wear you out, but when you are going through, our goal is 600 pieces per hanger. You heard that right. 600 pieces in an 8-hour shift. In your 8-hour shift, you've got a 30-minute lunch and a 20-minute break that you can break into 2 10s, or you can take 120. So right there's almost an hour. So let's say 7 hours, you got to get out 600 pieces of clothing. And your first 30 minutes when you go in there, you're pulling old clothes off the floor to make room for new clothes to go out on the floor, so you'll have hangers for the morning. And that's not even counting the clothes that you're touching as you're throwing stuff away. And you probably throw 2 to 3 times away what you're actually hanging. So yeah, it's hard. It's a hard job. But it's easier on my hand. It's a little bit harder on my foot because I'm standing in one spot now. And to me, standing in one spot is harder than walking, because you're in one spot going from left foot to right foot, and you're bending over a table. So that's where I'm at. I go to the foot doctor Monday, which is in a couple days. And I don't know yet what I want to do about my knee. Like I said, I went off the Celebrex and I've started back on Meloxicam. I'm going to see how that goes for a couple weeks, because I can definitely tell there was a lot of swelling going on, and I don't know if that was from the medication or not. So that's where we are at, guys. And I know I just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, but I wanted to give you guys an update, because I still get fantastic and wonderful comments from everybody. Thank you so much. But that's kind of where we are. So I'm hoping we can get in here one day and sew. Oh, and my new job it's a set schedule now. It's Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon. So I get my weekends off. And it's basically banker's hours. So I'm out of there at 5:30 in the evening. So that's another perk about it. I did have to take a pay cut. But hey, I mean, you know, you do what you got to do for your health. I'm still sad that I haven't been in here to sew with you guys. It's really sad. It's kind of depressing, actually, but because I'm looking around at everything and I see all the things I wanted to do, and they're still just sitting here. But they're still sitting here, so that means they're still here for me to do. They've not gone anywhere. You got to look at things positively. But yes, we do definitely need to get in here and organize. It's become like a hot mess. Like my whole house is a hot mess right now, because I've not felt like cleaning anything. I just want to sit. My knee hurts, my foot hurts, my hand hurts. Now my back hurts from the new job. I am like falling apart. But we're going to take it one day at a time and keep going to the doctors. Lord have mercy. Oh, and that brings me to the 1 day of physical therapy. When I got the shots, the doctor said, well, let's do physical therapy. It was not covered under my insurance, so I had to pay out of pocket. And it was a lot. So I go in there, and the little lady, nice little young lady, she's measuring my hand, she's measuring my wrist, she's doing these little sensory tests on my fingers and on my hand. She's taking notes, asking me questions, and I was like, yeah, you know, if you want to go through today's session and then give me some exercises I can do at home, because I cannot do 2 sessions weekly paying this out of my pocket. There's just no way. She's like, yeah, we can do that. She shows me like 4 very simple hand exercises, like, you know, this and like this, and couple different hand exercises, and tells me to put ice on it and heat on it. And then, okay, there you go. I was in there 20 minutes, guys, and it was $100-ish. 20 minutes to be shown a piece of paper with some exercises on it and be sent home. That made me so mad that I work a hard job to pay this out of my pocket, and it was basically nothing. It was exercises I could have Googled. So no, I will not be making 2 scheduled, you know, appointments a week. I can't afford that, for one. And 2, if you're just going to keep me in here for 20 minutes, that's a ripoff. That's a ripoff. No. No. So I will not be going back to physical therapy. That was a waste of my time. It was a waste of a lot of money. I was mad. I'm still mad now that I'm thinking about it. But if my insurance had paid for it, that would have been something different, but it did not. It was out of pocket. So there's where we're at with my medical. And hopefully, guys, like I said, we'll get in here and start sewing again, because I miss it. I miss it dearly. That was part of my calm down therapy. My, calm down, get away from everything therapy. But that is it for this one. Let me know how you liked your March sew sampler, and how are y'all doing for the first of spring? I've got some seeds out there I got to get planted, because it is time. They probably should have already been in the ground, but we had a couple really cold days, and I knew we would, so that's why I didn't get my seeds in the ground yet. But all my flowers are starting to come up, so it's time to get your flowers and all your little seed babies going. All right, guys, that is it. I'll see you on the next one.